A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
South Carolina.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game. They have a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. He's thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but
He's got it, first down and more. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like...
Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in a split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
and you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quick release by the QB. He's loose. And he'll haul it in and take it to the zone. Touchdown, Canes! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road. You know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball,
there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense. You can't get blood.
Nah, what was you saying you going to do? You start playing around and walking around. No, get back in there.
Then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finding open areas. Really nice pickup on that.
While they're walking around, you know, hey, playing with this side here? Nope.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate at your boys.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Creates a little space. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Corners are going to bail. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. the play fake. He's got him. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he added the extra point. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break. He wants to go deep. He makes a grab. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He fires to the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25. But a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like give it up, get north-south, throw the football away, you can't just turn, run out of bounds, and take that big loss. Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got his man to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the...
Sneak gets it done.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 35.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Sellers. Dances away to buy time. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Back to pass. Fires to the right. That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Under fire. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, it's a really nice job by the defense there, anticipating that they might see jet sweep here down close to the goal line. Good play.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. To throw, it's Nickel. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive. with the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Gamecocks want to...
Yeah, I agree with you, because I'm playing some games and dudes doing that same thing. I'm like, what the hell? That's an incompletion.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's nickel. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's nickel. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Smashes through the tackle. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Try to march their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The best running backs backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Man, that motherfucker dropped back by itself like that. Nah. Get up. Nah, that shit did it itself, man. God damn.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately,
I know, man.
At least his team recovered.
Then that kickoff shit right there.
The conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Finds his man. It's Pringle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short.
Yeah, I hate that. And you see how many times he overthrew goddamn, well, Harvey ain't even trying to jump at some of the balls.
Get to your playmakers in space.
Is it?
Get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be.
Yeah.
He's going to let it go.
Oh, come on.
He almost
Come on, Swamp.
and that could have given him a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the
There we
air.
go.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they turn it into
Shit, he looked damn good to me. He killing me, man.
Backside, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball scores just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Shit, probably should have went for the damn extra point.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers.
Oh, man, come on. Good defense. He's supposed to go out. He's supposed to go. He went inside. All right.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Mayweather's down there. Mayweather supposed to went fucking out. He went in to try to go out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that.
It seemed like it was more damn fumbles than what it is. Ain't nobody fumbled yet.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it.
I agree, and I think at this point, Dave, with the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row, now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches.
About time, Scoot.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Bringing the heat. Another incompletion.
About time y'all bringing that pressure.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And the returner will be dragged down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing.
I got my first season having good back. I got like 3 backs. They pretty decent.
Positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Yeah. Just that down O-line, that's it. I had to piece together something.
Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any of that.
Bad pass.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder how this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Yeah,
I thought it would be a pick. God damn. He had his hand on the ball. He should have hold that shit, man.
They can take the 3 points on the board.
Damn, 6'5". Come on now.
Unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure, and will try for a second time in this one.
Damn.
It's picked off.
And I saw you, then I still threw that
shit. It over. Got some room to run. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Looking to the big tight end. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Play smart. Play smart.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it.
Oh, come on.
There, and it just trickled
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down and force incompletions.
Back to pass.
That's what I wanted.
Sellers. Going back to the well.
God, why you jump?
Makes the catch on the left.
You ain't got to jump.
As if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
You don't have to jump, man.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. The give to the back. Runs from the tackle. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to convert.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing him, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football.
Slings it! Touchdown, Gamecocks! And that one will give him the lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. Moving away from pressure.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscarry. The 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads.
Damn.
They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Come on, defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, Tony it.
To the air, it's Nickel. Working that left side now. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Going over the top.
There we go. Oh, come on, man.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing.
Come on, boy. Give me those plays.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here.
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late, they're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and put his offense in harm's way. And that's why
Hold on. The wind is the wind to your back. That's what it is. That's what it is. The wind to your back. Yeah, because remember when I was overthrown it, when I was going that direction, it was doing the same thing. So now the wind to your back.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air. there, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense
Oh,
is so
come on.
dangerous.
Go ahead, hit that hole. Let me put the first one back.
Efficient they are throwing the football.
Y'all acting like y'all
Welcome
scared.
to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Acting like y'all scared of the ball.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, it'll overthrow it, though. It ain't going to be accurate.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quickly complete.
There we go.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown.
Watch you going to score fast as hell.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses.
Shit, it's still too
they
much.
get very conservative, very predictable.
There's
and
too
then
much
they leave
time
it in
left on the
hands of
clock.
their defense.
Shit.
I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do.
All right,
and they take
defense.
a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter.
Will not let that tight end get nothing. That's what be killing me. You throw that shit up there tight end, I can't.
All right, guys, a little update
You
on
can't
what else is
defend that damn
happening
tight
in
end for some
college
reason.
football this weekend. Michigan State has
Good
the
pressure.
lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Sparty
Stay in the
Stadium.
freshman's face. Stay in his
They're up
face.
by 12 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know.
In his face.
Thanks
Let's
for
go.
the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes
Do
final.
not let Tony beat you on a. Don't press him.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This certainly hasn't been their
Put the
best
flag
day,
on.
but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
He ain't want to hit the ball.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants to take the time
There we go.
off.
Come on.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Come
This is
on
gonna
now.
fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth
Didn't
quarter.
that
You're
make him over
trailing.
the-
It's a close game.
Come on, wait.
You're gonna
Through
have to
your damn
complete some
hand.
calls. You're gonna have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're gonna bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better
Good
dive in.
pass.
Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Scanning the field, it's nickel. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down. He's in Blitz territory, knocked out of bounds. That's
What?
a nice game, marking
I mean, I
up
thought that was a
37.
pick, man.
And even though they're trailing here in the
Oh,
fourth quarter,
man.
they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play
Well-
his A-plus level of football.
Well, that's
We saw
Tony. Ain't
his
nothing I can do.
completion
It's
on that last
Tony,
third
so-
down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Best player. So
Wants to throw again.
watch number one.
Now he's going to break the
Oh,
pocket.
why he?
He's going to run it. First down and
He
more.
ran right by him.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Come on.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first.
Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've done a
That's
really
that- hey,
good
that's that
job
momentum right there.
identifying
That one
mismatches, and
play
they find one out
changed
of the
everything.
backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast.
God
Let
damn
him
it.
make somebody miss against a slower guy that's
Good
usually
play.
on.
Zings it complete
Everything
to the
changing, boy. I thought
And
sure I
they're
had that
able to
sack.
force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone.
There we go.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room.
Oh shit.
Attack. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back.
God dang.
Touchdown,
comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be calling on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Hey.
And that's going to fall to the ground.
Boy, I missed another one.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down.
Hey, you had somebody wide open. I ain't saying shit either. Hey.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20.
He's wide open. That slot receiver.
To the air.
He's wide open.
Shoots it to the left. Snagged on the outside. It's Pringle. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39.
What Pringle's speed is now? He got faster.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I see him move. He's moving fast as hell. That's a catch, man.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Lofton. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a
messed that. I had that down. Sad.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third.
Yeah, that joker, he stood it. He ain't getting hurt. He's staying in that pocket.
Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the
ball. Lost that shit. Wait.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Nickel. That's reeled in, it's Carr. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
There we go.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles.
He's going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still right. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And he underthrew that shit. I had to adjust that one.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
The only reason why I bring... Oh, shit, no. I'm bringing pressure because he's a freshman.
It's nickel.
God
And
dang.
his throw is incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the
Shook right now,
see
bro.
if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it?
Look at that, how that shit came out.
Offense
It was
credit,
bobbing.
You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into a locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Another interception.
No, who he threw that to?
Can't find his own players.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get...
Y'all got to take his ass out of bench him. You ain't got no other quarterback?
Makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr.
Oh, okay,
Quarterback,
okay.
defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times. And here we are.
I went big this season. I got that. I lucky I got him in the portal. He's 6'5" too. So with him and Aubrey together.
They'll keep it on the ground for
Come on,
first
freshman.
and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Picker.
Yep, that's why remember I said it earlier. I said, how the hell ain't no fumbles?
Hurry up. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the
At
defense
all,
brings
yep.
so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
Shit.
No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
for a man. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
Oh,
It's a fumble.
we just talked that. We just talked it up.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player.
Yeah, but they might overturn that. Yeah.
Down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to Chap? Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, good game, B-Dog.
And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10.
We'll probably see each other again, and if I make it to the down, the playoffs, what the shit called?
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sorry, somebody calling you on your. Somebody was calling you. A little boy keeps saying, "Desire, desire." Yeah. Yeah.
when you had first met them? What? No, you had first met them. I was looking at what I was looking for that shop, and I didn't see it. Maybe it's
So they're going to try to see if two-yard touchdown run means this offense on the field of offense. Opening sequence of this has gone about like the entire game, all these way. Brandon Silvers comes out and tries to line a little right for all this squad. They do not get it down. The challenge, it's unsuccessful. DC walks on the field. They convert on third down. They go in on third short. They convert, put the ball inside the 5, score, and now it's a 3-possession. They throw it. It's now a 20-point game. We see around the desk. One send the touchdown. It looks good.
Hello?
There's no time to waste. They'll take 1 seconds for instant relief. Wow. Remember, the wow is real.
Any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99. Domino's best deal ever. Translation for basketball fans, it's like the GOAT of pizza meal. It's like down the basics. Traffic 360 double clutch reverse. Do I need to go on? Okay, I'm good. One of the toppers is good. My dad and I live on both falling apart. I'm sure that barely figured that. Full setup. Yours is built to last a lifetime, and it's a perfect balance of modern style and durability. Find yours at Ridge.com.
What's your time? They're using video games to avoid our penalties. Press again. By downloading the South Pack. At your top, fill the formula to the third and count. The second year play after a month.
You let me feel about their hands, listen. You let me feel about their hands.
I'm the 10-10 guy.
The all-new TXT Gen 8 irons are engineered out of pair of scary adjustable weights before 3 guys. And the numbers mean each club weight is dialed in for you and your game. You can turn a slice into a fade, a punch into a draw. As a gift, that's how you find a favorite engineered weight. It's good enough with TXT. You can never play like this before. You've got this system. It's choosing the IndyCar Series rolls into fun. Hello, you go. Next Sunday at 1 Fox Nation is your destination for unmissable content. Their apps. That's the way. Fox Association's racing. Sign up today for just $2.99. The listing is sponsored by Verizon. And by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper Blackberry and Dr. Pepper Blackberry Tea. Here this Sunday. Reggie Barlow, the head coach, comes in, resigns, goes to Tennessee State, Chad Harris. The head coach here is Ferguson. The Birds are moving to the UFL Saturday. They put it on the field in St. Louis, a place that you're not supposed to would come in and do like this.
Think about what this guy and this team overcome. They're getting the job process before the season and now their best football.
What were you going to do? Whose brainchild was it? Because I've never seen a pitch, then a handoff back to the quarterback as a free flicker.
Yeah, that's one of Coach Sky's specials, man. No rotation, and it's an easy pitch for St. Louis, and easily their best player to play. Okay, 40 yards, and then for that.
Silvers, two short to Pearson.
Wide open. Wide open. You got to step up in the pocket and make this throw. He's on their way to talk about this. Gilbert, and he's wide open over the middle of the field. That's got to be a completion. Second round. That's just been the day for St. Louis, right? Yeah. Again, that there's been some air teams drop the ball in the first. And it looks like they've got something going. They shoot themselves in the foot.
I don't like this. With the interception. There is a flag on the play, however. Let's check it out.
That could either be an illegal formation or it was an offside. Offside. Going to get Roberson. Here he is, number 50. You can see him just hands up. He's right. And takes away almost a here, 3 scores. Sailor's face mask, and now that gives St. Louis a free here, and now they'll go from third direction to second and second.
Sailors. Down to the 17-yard line.
Hardest thing to do is, like St. Louis right here, there's Soldiers and Seniors and all these
Okay.
Silver shows it. He Bryce Thompson should have caught it. Mike Parks used to always tell us in our quarterback room when he was in Detroit, he was like, "Good wide receiver." But that's an example. Blitz over here on this side, right? And so what do you have? Well, you have one-on-one with Butler. Butler is into the wing. One-on-one. And Butler's able to reach that big right hand, and he's gets that ball back to himself, and Silver's Battlehawks get a score as they desperately need it. Easily done offensive series in the game.
No question, this drive started at their own 20-yard line. Once you get to the end zone, obviously he's hoping to get a home with the game touchdown.
One bushel Meee, 73.
So he's down to that 73 now. 73 takes on a block. Grabs him up here. Look at it on the end zone side. It's not close to the actually the ball's gone. Keeps his feet in front. Right now, it's not offensive. They want to call it a touchdown. Real estate.
I'm a good hurry to have them junior. Know how important they be mutual to your family.
That customized farm shirts to serve people hundreds.
Right. Let's just go keep writing this. I'm sorry, I couldn't see you. is becoming
It's inside. That's I love all right. I love 1099. I love the sometimes 415 tax tip 100% tax tip fine. Your max will be awesome. That's what I would like. The school Bailey's Sports Talk. Game. Now, St. Louis will kick off. They got themselves back in a two-possession game, but there's Max Duggan who started the game as quarterback. And you see if you go back it's got to go on the side back here. So effectively today, 100 yards on the ground, almost 6 yards up. Smith takes it on first down. Smith finding his way, just bodies flying everywhere, doing it. These double teams, just like I was talking about, these double teams, and nobody is eliminating the double team block, and there's things movement there. So you got center, you got right guard, they're coming up. You got 79 and 70, they're coming. St. Louis going to get called for jumping early before the snap up. Offside, number 92, that penalty is declined. Interference, number 22, 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down. They take the pass interference against the Invaders instead, 4 yards. Say that these guys slow down if you can't stop it. You might as well put everybody up there. And plan for St. Louis to think. Stop the pass. They're so disparate. That's it. boy, just when they start to move around a little bit on offense for St. Louis, they lose their quarterback. And Brandon Silvers loses. It looks like that drill going. Inside the 30, another tough play for DC, give him 17. There's nobody there. Let's go respect the guys. Respecting 32, 33. DC, and you're sitting there. Isn't that hard to change? Johnson split through the right for another game. Maybe say no. Play defenses that don't have fun with it. I'm a big proponent that you just have to be able to build the defense that I think would be difficult to face. I would tell you a defense with the most amount of fights in the backfield and because then they're forcing us to be hard. You see, the defense that throw that club doesn't play a lot of coverage. We can beat you with one or two snaps. First down for DC. Very difficult. You're right, this is almost watching the team so that the progress is that your defensive line can't win. Split up. This time they stopped Johnson up a short pickup, maybe two. Rather speedy the first one out. Then he's runs it in. Very easy. He averaged up 75 yards in the air. So it's it's just that they his way back inside the 5-yard line. What will be the final play of the third quarter? A dominant night for the DC. Defenders have a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter of this XFL Conference Championship game on the road.
Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale. Transform your space with color. Get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my outfit before meeting my girlfriend's family. Checking Allstate first was an excellent thing. Not checking which team my girlfriend rooted for? Not good. So check Allstate first, and you can save some peace.
I am naturally biased because I just tried to build with some creative market, but I'm going to keep tracks here and sling every block and then every wallet on Rick.com has like a community type platform to enjoy that wallet market. Check it out at Rick.com. Check out the first results. Rating search rates. With credit card. Show them more. They're great. Don't smoke. Don't download the app to get started. At Mizuho Americas, we know this course. And this one. And this one. Definitely this one. We know them well.
because we're experts in banking on global markets. Using it for America's
What is the summit ever with I'll figure that out. What is that called?
Rocket Money.
YouTube is my new go-to. This stuff right here. This stuff right here has changed my life. This is something that you definitely want to add to your opinion. But just be ready. One thing you're not going to do is regret getting it.
Oh my goodness, what's your number?
I'm a 9.5. I'm a 10-10 guy.
The all-new PhD Gen 89 are engineered around a pair of revolutionary adjustable weights. And the numbers mean each weight is down into your game. And which are precise to a thing, into a jaw. It's PhD nuts, the kind of thing that engineered what's your number? PhD, you've never played like this before.
Almost 6 a pop now, 2 touchdowns. And this DC team, as they played all season long, they've been able to throw and run and whatever they wanted to do. And Anthony Beck can only sit on the other sideline and watch as he came in with the league's best record, the best home field advantage, the league's best defense. It's the number 1 defense in the league. And they have been absolutely chopped up by DC.
So he was signing up averaging 16 points a game. But when he defense and run it down, you see it's double their league average. Actually got a couple of touchdowns. They're scoring on 6 of them. Up right now by 21 again.
For free. And you can use your credit score. If your living situation quickly not referring down self-pay.
When my hair started thinning, I didn't want to hear the wise grunts.
I was ignoring my hair because I was a full-time working mother, but luckily I found it useful.
My hair was getting smaller.
I feel like myself again.
It's all gas, no brake.
Please get that butt. I should have applied for the floor. Roswell wouldn't do this.
Only Mondays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
I need to be the doctor that I was.
Shoulder blade. Yeah. It's like in my back shoulder blade, my shoulder. My shoulder is my shoulder blade.
I think this is the play on the first attempt. See, that was more Wallace. It's not even close to the offensive execution. It's simply close to the hero. Eventually dives on it. Oh, the one thing that they say about Matt Striker, they talk about his honesty, his how he's become infectious with his foot. We saw that in TCU, and then they will have to do a lot of that night. But leave it back. You know, but honest that we touched on, though, is it's not just the one plays like this, but he's playing well. We see the defense has played well, and he's playing well. They haven't gone right outside. Obviously, without the worst game of the year, the North Pearson on the first half. And now they're sitting here. Well, guess what's never happened in UFL history? Someone coming back with a 1-point deficit. One quarter, whereas the guy that was the starter got benched. I know they're going to come in and get it. That's all you know about Max Dunn. That's all I love spending time with this guy is that he is unfazed. So there's one thing that can overcome this. As you said, he's got to have help. He has his offensive line. He has the right to about the position. This offensive line into this ball game, we're talking about how well they're going to play because they've invested. None of the starters played last week against this DC defense. They won the game every single time with backup offensive line. Because the pressure's been immense. They've been in Duncan's face all day, and then in Silver's face all day. The point to get beat by and Duncan fixed those efforts. What's in the game? What do you see? This is the good. It's not that they were winning. They were the reason that they were losing. In fact, they had to score 31 good in the last 7. Blake Williams comes out here and goes up and he's playing a terrific game. Old St. Louis. And 6 of that, remember, was because of the interception that set up St. Louis. This guy of the 45 to go on the clock. Gloomy night, St. Louis. That's a wrap. At least with St. Louis, you can get that fixed any way you want. Yeah, it's my class. Well, it's if you want it. Calibrate your safety features while I set it overlay. It's that one doesn't rhyme. For sure.
Get it fixed anything you want. Save like that.
Just help. Right? Matters. Never know. This is supposed to be next time. Great numbers. Some great very great nice now. That was fantastic stuff. It's really another couple of voice with that. You look at the players. That's not good. It's not good. Bouncing off the rails. That's a great board. That been in this position now. Bryce is majority of the season, I would have agreed with that. And then, you know, this way, he's got it. Done an incredible job building up this next roster. It's not a lot. I know it would be disappointing. And the first game was that first over here. You know, sure, you're so that's the direction that he went, and some of that mobility that and studying what they were on the ground and what he was on the ground specifically. Their last 5 starts. Great defense. He's got it. That's what I want to do is go in the playoffs. But this week, this is going to stay. The defense is going to stop. That's just shy of the first. I'm going to get a late flag coming out as well. They grabbed his face mask. That's what he was kind of signaling, or it looked like. Face mask against 56. Foul.
a speedy, and they let him stop. Yeah, they let him stop. He tried to get the ball, and then that's Ellie, actually. Yeah, they called it on numbers. Okay, see, I know Travis Lee is not that dumb. You're not going to have that part of the face. Yes. Stop on the third down. All back, probably out of field goal territory. It could be a front point. You don't know. It's still it's just been back in the year. It's one of those that it is really hard soul searching because here's the no player playing. All teams playing for the ball. And motion got pressed several times. The only thing that was he got a pick that wound up inside the 5 after a penalty. And then a backup quarterback threw a seam route. He kind of got something going there, and then Butler makes a one-handed catch. Outside that, nothing has gone right for St. Louis. Not one thing.
Offense, defense, special teams, nothing. Smith. When we talk about the soul searching this St. Louis team has to do, let's look at DC. Yeah? We talked about overcoming adversities. You lose your head coach the week before the regular season starts, and you're going to wind up in the championship game regardless. Your Rogers, here, Reggie Barlow was going to the head coach the week before the start of the season. This is Dave Scott. Not only when Eddie George, of course, went to Bowling Green, by the way, good luck up there. You can't wait to see what you do with Bowling Green. But Shannon Harris, who was the quarterback coach here at DC for at least a few years, he gets thrown into this role with the head coach. Early, their defense played great, and then there was the season was gone off. This group has gotten better and better and better, and I just got to give a lot of respect to Shannon Harris because that's not his. It's not his roster turn. Right? He didn't build it. So he's going to come in and find a way to lead a group of men, make them a team, make them believe in him. You know, all of those players sign off that link for each of our board. Don't get me why. Look at that. So they're going to send out the field goal to get it. And all of a sudden, you've got to take over at the last minute. It's not like you had an offseason to kind of implement your program, to get your attitude understood by the players. You had to do it on the fly. And they wanted a 6-4 record, which is the flip side of what they had last year. And once you got 50 minutes away from moving on to the championship, right here on Saturday, you're going to have a great matchup this year. This UFL championship is so all over the next day. It's been a while, exactly. That's it here. That is spring football championship is going to come to an end. That man, Shannon Harris, is going to get his chance. Crispy too. Load on up to 7 toppings like bacon, 3 different types of cheese, 3 peppers. You get it all for under $10. All we have. Naturally biased because I just try to bridge with the 2 creative partners, but I'm going to keep facts here and swing our mighty block. And every wallet at Rich.com has like a limited lifetime one. With that on. Check it out at Rich.com. The equipment we hear that
excitement and music is such a huge thing in our lives. It really helps me get things done.
Precise designs, subtle curves, curated decorates. Created physical, thoughtful living.
In our learning how to make this finance app, I could save you $720. What? You can only calculate spending. Why don't you just get one? What's that? If you have to track all your spending across all your accounts, you find a few ways to save money. If you can also return purchase, you now are getting double charged for subscriptions to provide services to you. That's right now. It also helps get you on an approximately. So far, it's saved hundreds of savings for people alone. And to go to stop the money.
Something else for all these to continue its legendary season. As the Fast and Furious in the world of life in St. Louis. The IndyCar series continues Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Fox. Will won the Indy 500 this year. DC tried to win the XFL Conference Championship trophy. They are 7 seconds away from an official and his first season of that guy behind him is headed.
I think they're talking about whether they're going to come out with a new series.
Next game is 6 days away. If this score holds up or the lead holds up, and win this game officially, when Blake Jackson returns, they will meet the Michigan Panthers and Johnson Bulldogs. It's almost surprising at this point.
Yeah, two straight kickoffs that dropped the ball. From his teammates falling on the ball. This one, he just carried it with the body. Barely it's on his ball carrying arm. There's no doubt. Great use of the front there. Here's some more technology.
They're still good.
And then there's right in his chest, right in the chest plate of the back.
It is. Good job.
This offensive line has played today. Credit to DC. Because remember now, I said early, they have 3 of the top 6 interceptions in the UFL. You want to touch on Derek Roberson, Andre Mintz, Will Wallace, Interior. There's Colombo, offensive line coach for St. Louis. Today you want to
Here's Duggan. It's now coming out down the backfield. He finds his way out across the first down. 36-yard line.
That's pretty good. I've really been impressed too with Blake Williams because he's been disciplined at times. Have you noticed the different style of defense? When the Silvers was in, he was all blitz. And he was trying to put hits on Silvers, and he was able to do that. But with Duggan, there's more zone than ice in the backfield. You know, there's a lot of guys just sitting there watching number 14 and not allowing him to run the ball.
They're just coming with a 4-man rush right now. That means it. And the ball is incomplete. We'll check in with Devin Gardner.
With each quarterback. It's such a stark difference, but it's the absolute correct difference, right? If you're a quarterback, you've got to have eyes on it.
What is that, guys?
47 yards on the reception. Let's see if they add to it. It's 21-15.
Personal foul. Forced collar tackle. Defense number 21. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Go for it. Duggan's got to kind of slide over to his left and he gets that ball over to Darby. And Darby makes it a brilliant move. And here is the horse collar. And you can see clearly he's got the opening there up top. And slings him down to the ground. And because it was just outside of the money, and he attacks the full 16 yards. So that's not the distance. That goes all the way down to the next line.
And they also on the play last week with the challenge, that ball kept on that yard. You were now limited to stop in the backfield. It is out. 13. That's all that was solid. They did that.
This offensive line, two guys that were what you NFL. This ball. So you said, center in there. 61.
My dad's back.
All those guys, eyes in the back, layers of defense. Very useful.
Have a little battle there. Defense number 5. Foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, ball played 1 yard line. Automatic. First down.
I don't know what they will do it.
Bring the 6 line. The 1.
Bradley Ashmore, number 7. Played his golden ball and kept it in. Kind of comes out. He's trying to do it. Help him.
Second goal.
That's a point.
So they're going to call it sideline step. They're 3rd and 5. 30 seconds. They want to get a little more organized. That's their final timeout. Less than 3 minutes left to go on the clock. Birmingham lost today, so we know that we're going to reach Michigan moved on to the championship game, and on Saturday, it will take place right at the 8 o'clock on ABC. Michigan is in St. New York. Michigan game, remember, they need to see their first loss in a year. ABC, Michigan, vice
still might be like really well. Right work against the MVP, but he went kind of down, ankle injury. It's he's still got his one more spot. So they have that scored 2. The 6th, 7th, 1 inside. Something to cheer up. They're making a slide into the offseason.